Hello, hello everyone. This is Alex from True North Life Design coming at you on the video today. So for those of you who don't know me, I am a life coach and a writer, and I work with young women. My business is called True North Life Design. And so while normally I share my weekly thoughts via my newsletter and my blog, I had an intuitive download today to just open up my photo booth and record a video of the message I wanted to share with you guys today. So it's my hope that this serves you. It's my hope that this takes, you take some value away from this today. And I'm not sure what the future video will be for True North Life Design, but we'll see. We're experimenting here. And yeah, all right, I'm just going to get right into it. So the topic I really wanted to talk to you guys about today has to do with relationships, and particularly the early stage of relationships, that getting to know you time, okay? And I want to talk to you guys about, so this is really a blog for people who want an intimate relationship, who are craving an intimate relationship, who are ready to, attract a partner, a soulmate into their life, but they're not really sure how to do that in the world, in the technological scene that we live in, okay? So I know that, in this day and age, dating has changed quite a bit, right? We have apps like Tinder. We all have a phone, so we text, right? Texting is probably how most of you are communicating these days. And so that really has changed dating. And what I find from working with, a lot of young women is it adds a lot of confusion, a lot of anxiety, and a lot of pain into the dating process. And so I'm here with this blog today to help you cut through all that bullshit, to help you show up as your true self and attract intimate relationships that will serve you into your life, okay? So I've got 4 simple tips that I want to share with you guys today, and I really hope that they serve you. I really hope that you're easily able to put them into practice. I'd love to hear how they're working for you, so feel free to message me and let me know. Alex@truenorthlifedesign.co is my email address, so know that you can do that at any time. I would love to know. Okay, so the first thing that I think is really, really important for anyone really looking to get into a relationship, or really anyone at any stage of their life, is to work on yourself, okay? To work on yourself. And the reason that's so important, particularly as it pertains to relationships and attracting a partner into your life, is that a relationship is pretty much like holding up a mirror to yourself, okay? So when you get into a partnership with someone, when you get into a relationship with someone, and this doesn't just mean intimate relationships, it can mean friendships, it can mean co-working, right? Arrangements, anything. When you get close with someone, that person pretty much holds up a mirror and reflects back at you what you believe to be true about yourself, okay? And so if you don't take responsibility for your life, if you don't get engaged with your life, if you don't actively start to look at yourself, your patterns, your behaviors, right? Particularly those patterns and those behaviors that don't really serve you, and we all have them, okay? We all have things in our lives, patterns and behaviors and tendencies that don't serve us, right? So if you don't take the time to examine those and look at those and shift those and transform those, you're going to get into a relationship and they're all just going to go boom. They're going to be coming back at you, okay? It's also important to work on yourself, right, before getting into a relationship, because the more work you do on yourself, the happier you're going to be. And the happier you are, the better partner you're going to attract, right? So we all emit a certain vibration, right? We all, based on our thoughts, our words, and our actions, send out a certain energy into the world, and we're attracting what we send out. So by taking the time and the energy to get real with yourself, to work on yourself, to look at, what's not serving you, what's not making you happy, and take steps to change it and to shift it, you are increasing your energetic vibration and therefore attracting people, circumstances, events, and experiences that match the vibration that you're sending out. Okay? So, step one, if you're ready to, attract an intimate partner, an intimate relationship into your life, you've really got to be working on yourself, okay? Step one, work on yourself. All right. So step two is to be yourself, to show up as your authentic self in the dating world, not to create a persona, not to, enhance certain elements of your life and completely hide others, right? Be as authentic as possible, because people are attracted to and fall in love with your truth, okay? They don't fall in love with the facade. They don't fall in love with the mask. They fall in love with the true and real, authentic you. And so if you're hiding that, right, from these people that you're dating or messaging or whatever, you're doing yourself an incredible disfavor, because you're not allowing them to see and experience the magnificent, amazing beauty that is the truth of your life, okay? So be yourself. Also, if if you're at the beginning of a relationship right now, or you're talking to people, or you're just been going on a few dates, right? If that relationship progresses to the point where, you settle down into partners, right? Maybe eventually get married, become official, your true self is going to come out, right? She's going to come out. And if you are pretending to be somebody that you're not at the beginning, what's going to happen when the truth comes out down the road, right? There's going to be some friction there. So do yourself and do the world a favor by committing to showing up as your true self in the dating world, right? That might mean, like checking your profile, right? Before, if you have a Tinder profile, or if you have a Facebook profile or a dating profile, right? Like really look at it and ask yourself, is the message I'm sharing about myself authentic? Am I being myself online? Am I being myself in this message exchange right now? Or am I putting on a mask or adopting a persona that I think the other person wants me to be or to adopt, okay? So really, really, really commit to showing up authentically as yourself in the dating world as you're getting into new relationships, okay? This is really going to serve you. Step 3 is to trust yourself, all right? So quick recap. Step 1, work on yourself. Step 2, be yourself. Step 3, trust yourself, all right? So ladies, we all have something called intuition, okay? Our intuition. That is our inner voice, our inner knowing, right? Those vibes we get, those feelings we get, that voice inside of us that's telling us, when something's right or when something's wrong. And you're really going to want to make sure that you're actively listening to this voice and that you're trusting this voice as you step out into new territory and as you, begin to put yourself out there, begin to attract romantic partners into your life, okay? Because your intuition, what I like to call your true north, okay, is connected to your highest self, that greater part of yourself that always knows what to do, all right? That always knows the next step to take, that knows what's coming up, right? So by listening to her, by listening to that inner voice, you know you are in your flow, right? You know that you are following the path that you should be following, okay? So if some guy or some girl or someone starts to give you a weird vibe, ask yourself why and really, really trust your own inner knowing, okay? It's here to serve you. Don't think you're crazy. Don't, shove that voice way, way down and cover it up, right, with everything else. Really listen to it. And I will tell you, sometimes your inner voice, your intuition, will tell you things that your ego mind wishes weren't true or wishes it didn't hear. Doesn't mean you cover it up. Okay, so listen to your intuition and really, really trust yourself. All right. Fourth step. All right, so I'm going to recap before I get into it. So work on yourself, be yourself, trust yourself. Fourth step is to love yourself, okay? Putting yourself out there and being vulnerable with new people, showing up authentically, right? That can feel really scary sometimes. I get it. When you put yourself out on a limb, when you share your truth with other people for the first time, it can be exhilarating, but it can also be frightening. And it's really important as you move through the dating world that you've got your own back, that you love yourself so much, okay? That you are kind, that you are gentle, that you are compassionate with yourself, that you're not hard on yourself, okay? That you're not, telling yourself that you should have, worn something else, or that you should have, acted this way, or that you should have said this, or you should have done that. That's bullshit, okay? Love yourself. Have your own back. Be your own ally, all right? I can't remember who said this quote, but it's something that has stuck with me for most of my life, and that is, people are only able to love you as much as you're able to love yourself. Okay? So as you move through this dating world, as you work to attract an intimate relationship, a partner into your life, it's so important that you have your own back in this process, that you are truly, truly, truly showing up with love in your heart, particularly for yourself. Okay? All right. So work on yourself, right? Commit to being yourself, showing up authentically. Listen to your intuition and trust your inner voice. She knows what's up. And love yourself. You do those 4 things, and I promise you, you will be able to open up and attract intimate relationships into your life. I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, because life is a journey and everything is a process. But if you commit to doing these 4 things, right, you will be in a place where you are able to attract a partner who will serve you, right, who is who you need, who will be vibing on the level that you're on, and you will spare yourself a lot of anxiety, pain, heartache, and struggle getting to that place, okay? So I really hope that this serves you. If you're interested in learning any more about me or the work that I do with young women, or about coaching, or you'd like to just go back and read some of the past articles that I've written on breakups and relationships quite a bit, you can visit my website. It's www.truenorthlifedesign.co. Again, I really hope this serves you. Wishing you lots of love in your journey wherever you're at. And have a wonderful day. Bye.